everybody, we're live!
Hey.
Hello.
All right.
Squee preloaded with a suggestion.
Mm.
Our guest today is Cari Sue. Hey, Cari.
What up?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
We broke all the video right before, so we're going static pictures today, except for me.
Yeah, conveniently.
Convenient.
Mine was working fine.
Yeah,
That's a
Jim's
good picture
just
of you,
very
Jim.
still right now.
Yeah. He meditates a lot, so.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Yeah.
I feel dumb that I, took all the time to do my makeup before. If I'd known the video wasn't going to work, then I wouldn't have done it.
No, as long as you feel pretty.
That's true. I do it for me.
Cari with a C. And hi, Anime. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. What's up, anime? Squee, man. He's out the box. He was hot.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. You are a fish deity, and you must serve your fish followers from primitive human.
I always wanted a koi pond.
Mm-hmm.
Your name is Blubbus. I like the idea of a koi pond, but I don't like the maintenance. I would just have dead koi.
It's a lot of work.
Man,
Well,
what a waste.
It's a big fish, but is it in a little pond or a
Man.
big pond?
Cari coming out the gate hot.
I like.
What's that deity?
Oh,
What's a deity?
It's-
Like a
It's
god?
like a god.
No, I mean like what kind of deity? Is it like actually powerful, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Or is
Well,
it
his name is
just
Blubbus. So.
Yeah, so that's kind of a deity name.
So we're
What do
saving
we
our
got?
fish followers. What are we doing right now?
I think it's a Pokemon name.
Is it?
How would Blubbus start to save his people?
calling a town hall meeting?
Okay, you call a town hall.
He's a very political deity.
Yeah. Oh, did you add a category, Jason?
Your fish brethren. Oh no, I did. So I added because I kept forgetting who we were. So
Yeah.
I added who we're going to be currently playing as. So
Oh, okay, that's smart.
with your fish brethren, they
But don't the big fish eat the little fish?
brethren.
Nope. The fry.
How do you spell brethren?
BRETHREN. I always get this.
Brethren.
Could I have the root? Could I have the root language, please?
That looks right.
Greek.
You call a town hall meeting with your fish brethren, then a human storms in and says, "You
Why does anyone gotta be
fishes."
angry?
Yeah. Probably that Jason Momoa thinks he's so great.
Maybe he storms in and says, "You fishes, I love you."
Oh, I spelled
There
it
you
right.
go.
Yeah.
I like how he storms in to explain his love.
That's hard to do in the water.
Oh, oops.
You call a town hall meeting with your fish brethren. Then a human storms in and says, "You fishes, I love you." Oh,
Oh.
the crowd roars and the humans run away screaming.
Oh,
Oh.
there's more. Maybe it was like a prank. It was like one human was being told what to do by a couple other humans.
Oh yeah. Like if you want to get in our frat, if you want to get in Sigma Salmon, you got to do this.
You gotta storm in there
Yeah.
and tell everyone you love them.
Hi, handsome Echo.
Hello. He's from Australia. I can tell
How do you know?
because he wrote hello instead of hello.
Well, it could be from Liverpool.
That's true.
So this guy ran in and said I feel like that's a trap, though, even though I said it. The crowd
Yeah.
roars and the humans run away screaming because a human joined the fishes.
Hmm.
Alright, I guess this guy is our new number 2, though.
Oh, wait, who's the new number 2?
This guy who
Blub-
came in and said,
oh.
"I love you, oh."
Oh, okay. So do we have to
He's a
chase him
powerful
along?
ally.
Yeah.
Have the human take you on shore and start Stocking up on fish food for the war.
Oh.
Oh. Blubbus is farsighted.
Mm-hmm.
He sees it coming.
You have the human take you on shore and start stocking up fish for the war. The next day you go to another town where there's
fish
an
food,
assembly of
not
fish
fish.
worshippers. They all cheer when they see you. We want to be like you, they shout. Let us live in peace. No, you say, I am not your god. We will never become gods because we do not deserve it.
Oh, let's see.
Oh.
Mm.
So now that we got like humans worshiping us, and we're like, you could help us, but I'm not your god.
But these are fish that are worshiping us, right?
Or we're on land right now, right? So
Let's see. Sure,
fish
next
worshippers or fish worshippers?
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I don't know how to read
It's
that.
ambiguous.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, I have it.
Okay. Time to start smiting. Not yet. Gotta make sure we win this for sure.
We're still so humble. Blubbus is so humble.
Yeah. Ask Aquaman for help. Yeah, he might be a good ally too. This might be Aquaman. We don't know. He's never told us his name yet.
You give a sermon on the mount, perform a miracle by handing out endless loaves and humans. The people thank you and continue worshipping. You then head back to your home island and spend the rest of the year preaching to your flock. One night as you're about to
Flock of
sleep,
fishes.
you hear a noise outside. It sounds like a small boat coming towards you.
Oh.
You grab your sword and prepare yourself.
Hell yeah.
When you reach your house, you find that it has been completely destroyed.
No.
Ooh.
Whoa.
The war has begun.
Hmm.
Is it just like trash from the coral reef? Our house was made of reef, and it's
Oh, and it became bleached.
it's completely gone.
Bleached reef.
Bleached
Mhm.
reef.
It's worthless.
Oh man, they bleached our reef. What are we gonna do?
I know.
Yeah, there you go. That's a declaration of war.
Yeah, yeah.
On Blubbus? You do this to Blubbus?
This is our Pearl Harbor, guys.
Yeah.
You amass
Holy
your army
shit.
and begin
I'll
the
never
war.
forget where
Greater
I
than the
was.
Battle of Malden, the first battle was won easily. A few more battles
Aye.
followed and soon the humans were no longer able to resist your divine influence.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Soon after this victory, the humans began fleeing their homes in terror. Some even fled into the sea. Others tried to rebuild but found that their efforts would only result in them being killed again.
It killed
Yeah.
again.
Wow. The Battle of Malden.
They broke our house.
Yeah, they broke our
Yeah,
house. That's what they
you know, they deserved it.
Yeah. Sometimes you invade Polton, sometimes you bleach a reef.
Yeah. Let's see. Make.
Sounds like the humans are ready to surrender.
Yeah, I mean.
Sing that Enya song.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
I like it.
Offered them the
You
all.
make peace with the land sharks, offer them all the land beyond the sea. Somehow, despite your best efforts, you failed to convince any of the other deities to join you.
What?
All of them remained loyal to their own deities.
Oh,
This
okay.
did not matter though, since you had already won the war against mankind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, you could devote all your time to spreading your religion further.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
everyone
that's
else is
spreading.
speciest, so now we're gonna kill
Yeah.
everybody else.
So this is
Yeah.
a violent religion.
I feel
Now
we
it
should
is.
attack we should attack the deities or something.
Yeah, I mean, we were
Oh.
trying to be friendly, but
Yeah.
they're like, you stick with your own deity. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who would have thought that religious people would be so judgmental? Really, really surprising, guys. Let's see.
conquer the land sharks.
Yeah, fish rule.
Yeah. You guys aren't real fish.
Are the land sharks like a gang?
Like
you
in real
conquer
life,
the
or
land
just this?
sharks. The remaining humans flee into the seas and drown themselves.
Jesus.
Oh.
Eventually, the oceans became so full of dead bodies that they stopped forming. Eventually,
The
you decide to
oceans?
make peace with the land sharks.
Hmm.
Offer them the entire ocean. One day,
What?
you wake up and realize that your whole life has just been a dream. You look around and see nothing but sand.
No.
Everything is gone.
Oh.
It was
Nothing
all
but
just a
sand.
dream?
Wow.
That's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The AI always wants us to go to sleep and wake up.
That should be one of the stats we track.
I know. Dreams.
Dreams.
Yeah, dreams.
You
Uh,
wake up and have breakfast.
Okay.
You remember everything.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Mm.
It all came back. Everything's gone, and now we remembered it all. I also like that we offered land sharks the oceans after we found out they were full of dead bodies and worthless.
Yeah.
And they took it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might as well. It's filled with dead
Yeah.
bodies
You
over
convince
here.
the fish to move onto the land of sand. You give them the ability to swim through the sands.
Oh,
One day,
cool.
you wake up and realize that your whole life has just been a dream.
No!
You look around and see nothing
Come
but
on.
sand. Everything is gone. You wake up and have breakfast. You remember everything. You convince the fish to move onto the land of sand.
Uh-oh, this is a weird one.
Yeah.
Stuck.
It's like repeating and looping.
Yeah, I changed the parameters again, but it made it loop more. I should have just kept it the way it was.
Hey, nothing
Next one.
ventured, nothing lost. Isn't that how the saying goes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. You're a deity.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you're our human deity.
Wow, thanks, guys. I'll wield it well. Now kneel before me.
I'm gonna go drown myself. Thank you.
Watch out for all the bodies.
You take some no-dos and conquer the world one last time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
that-
another thing that's been happening. Just empty prompts.
Yeah, yeah.
You continue.
Oh, come on, back to back. I will force this to happen. You take some
Wait, wait, wait.
no-dos.
I got one.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, because you missed the water.
You take some no-dos and conquer the world one last time. After conquering the world, you discover that you can now control the weather.
Oh.
You also discover
okay.
that you can create anything you wish. Your name, Blubbus, age, unknown birthday, September 10th, blood type, AB height, 5 feet 10 inches, 1 inch.
Whoa.
What?
We just got into our own operating system.
Yeah.
So
You
is
have
that-
wet dreams. Blubbus is born.
Oh, you're a kid.
I think that's the perfect end to it. You have wet
Okay.
dreams. Blubbus is truly born.
So
We made
So if we're-
ourselves with our.
If we're God, Blubbs is Jesus.
Yeah, Blubbus is Jesus. Yeah, Blubbus.
Jesus.
I'd probably follow Jesus if his name was Blubbs.
Yeah. Now, is that a wholesome ending, or that
I
seems like a
think
wholesome?
so, right?
Blubbs is born.
Blubbus is
Yeah.
born. We made a religion. It's not too
and
bad.
also if you're 5 feet 10 inches, 1 inch, that's the same as 5 feet 11 inches.
I thought it was 5 feet, 10 inches, 1 centimeter.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Thy will be done.
Yeah.
Go and spread the good news of the fish.
Carrie, you got any ideas for characters?
Oh shit.
An occupation, a name.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, sorry, that's the name.
Okay. You are sorry.
Ooh, sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, sorry.
You are oops, sorry. What's oops, sorry do?
A vigilante crime fighter, according to anime. But
Okay,
not
I like
Batman,
that.
just
Yeah,
a vigilante.
vigilante.
Always using a metal detector.
Oh, okay.
You always use a metal detector.
And your uniform. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, what? We can still have it.
Oh, okay, like your superhero uniform is khaki shorts and socks pulled up to your knee.
And no t-shirt. You're using
No
this metal
t-shirt.
detector. You gotta get that tan going.
Yeah, yeah.
Your tan is looking good.
Melanoma schmelanoma. That's what Oppsari says.
Suddenly, your metal detector goes off.
Oh, this is unexciting.
Mm-hmm.
You put on your uniform of khaki shorts and socks pulled up to your knee. You tan is looking good. Suddenly your metal detector goes off. What the hell, you say out loud as you walk past it. I thought I was going through security. You are about to ask the guard what's wrong when he stops you. Excuse me, sir, but what do you think this object is? It looks like an old radio or TV set with antenna attached to it. Is that right?
That's a good description of a
it's
metal
right.
detector. You know?
So our metal detector is just like a TSA scanner. And we're just carrying that through the beach. We're like wheeling it through.
Let's see what happens when
Yeah.
you use this old.
You say, you are absolutely right. The guard takes a piece of paper from his pocket and writes something down on it. He then hands you back your metal detector. The next part of the day is spent in line at the airport. There are a lot of people waiting for flights to leave. Some have been there since yesterday. Most of them look bored and impatient.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Maybe
like-
everyone should. You should say, "Hey, everyone who's bored, come watch this old TV I found."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, put that in.
Eat the TV, see what happens.
Yeah.
It's a risky move,
You
anime.
invite everyone who is bored to come watch your television you found. They all agree to do so. When the show starts, you notice that most of the characters seem to be talking about how boring their lives are. The only character who seems to enjoy life is the guy who owns the comic shop. At first you were just watching the news program on CNN, but after 2 hours, you decide to switch to another channel called Fox News.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Let's see.
There you go.
You
Okay.
cheer everyone up by eating your metal detector. After 3 hours, you go home. You
Performance
feel
art.
great.
Okay. Whoa, I think we feel stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our
Fortified.
purpose is to
We're-
eat. Our
we're kinda
purpose
like
is to
Wolverine
eat
now.
Weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
Wolverine.
heroic power of pica, where you just. So now we need to start eating
Cheers
pennies
people
and
up.
mattresses.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Pleasantville. Everyone who watches us eat weird stuff turns to color.
Yeah.
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 You use your
use
belly
the
to detect metal. You also eat some more food. Your stomach feels full.
Yeah, we got a whole metal detector, and now a hoagie on top of it.
Hmm.
Also, 3 hours to eat a whole metal detector? I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You go to the beach, eat the coins you find buried in the sand. You get drunk every now and then.
Okay.
Sounds like an actual metal detector guy that's walking
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the beach.
Mm-hmm.
find pile of gold.
You find a pile of gold. Your stomach growls again. You can't wait anymore.
Hi, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen.
Hi, Alan.
We can't wait anymore for what?
Yeah,
Ooh,
for
maybe
more
we're
gold.
like a
I think we
person.
ate the gold.
Next it, Jim.
Okay. Oh, just got it.
You continue.
Oh,
Man,
come
the
on.
AI is very quiet today.
Yeah.
You start a fight with the seagulls. They don't scare you.
Okay.
No, good.
Mm-mm.
You eat a seagull. You get sick. You cry. You lose your mind. You die.
Oh,
Wow.
A seagull takes us down?
bad
Made an
move.
entire metal detector.
I mean, they're talking about human garbage, or garbage cans. They'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Yeah, I'm dying right now.
I'm dying. I love that sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do we want to start another one or keep going with this?
Yeah, let's start another one.
We can do
Okay.
that. We can do that.
Oh, poor Oppsari or whatever his name
Yeah, I
is.
got.
Oppsari.
I got-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops,
Oops, sorry.
Died of a
Oops,
seagull
sorry.
meal.
Yeah, just ate a whole seagull, got sick and died.
I think most people, that would happen to most people. He probably didn't even pluck the feathers.
No.
Oops, I ate a seagull, and now I am dead.
Oops, sorry is my name.
Wait, no, I don't have one. I did this last week.
What?
What?
Oh, you did the exact same.
I know.
Close enough.
All right, we can use the Alan Smock character generator.
Okay, wait, I got a new one.
Okay, okay.
Like if you said again you didn't, and then I'd be mad, but I'd still be impressed. I'd be like, I'd respect that. Like, wow, he did it to us twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Alan, optometrist. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking of like Mr. Allen's. One eye for 25 or two for 50. Jim, I never asked you why you named yourself Lionheart, Jim.
And he'll never answer.
No, I don't think you did ever ask.
Oh,
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that.
All right, I think Alan's probably at a bar, staring at people's eyes, a little bit too close for comfort.
You are on your way home.
Oh,
You notice
okay.
a stray dog that has beautiful eyes.
Whoa.
You begin to pet it when.
Okay.
Come on, but you
Now, if we
so
say
nice.
next, is it going to say you continue?
Yeah, but then it'll hopefully break out of sleep.
Yeah.
I updated it, and man, everything's got
You
shit.
continue. Oh my god, I can't believe you did this.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make sure the dog was okay. But how? How could you do such a thing? It's not like he attacked me. He didn't even bark at me or anything.
What happened?
Okay, yeah.
Did we put a dog? Did we put a dog down that had beautiful eyes?
No, I feel like the owner got mad for us for like approaching the dog. You know, some owners are really touchy about that. I don't care if people pet my dog, but
Oh,
some people
yeah.
are like,
People
you need
with,
to ask
like,
permission.
People with show dogs are like, I don't want your dirty hands all over my dog.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, I'm
settle
the
down. Your dog
opposite.
eats its own shit. So.
I'm the opposite. I go keep that stupid dog away from me.
Just actively, even if they're across the street, you're like, keep that stupid dog away from me.
He said
Yeah.
that.
You
Jim
give the
says that
dog
when he
an
comes to
eye
my house.
exam. It seems fine. You give him some food as well. The next day, you see him again. This time, he does something else other than look at you funny. He runs up to you and licks your face.
Okay.
You stand there in shock for about 2 seconds before you run over and grab his head and pull it off of yourself. Then you
What?
start
Oh.
eating the rest of him.
What?
What?
Oh my god!
I thought we were like touched by this dog.
I
Looking our face out,
know.
was like, oh, we finally found love from an animal that will give it to us
Oh my
unconditionally,
God.
and then we rip his head off. And start eating
So
him.
I think the owner was psychic because they said what we thought they were gonna say. You know, like, oh my god, I can't believe you did this. So
Yeah.
they saw into the future and saw that we were gonna do this.
Oh, or we ate a little bit of the dog and then we came back the next day.
Yeah, let's see. Realize.
Alan probably has like a look to him, like, yeah, this guy's gonna eat my dog if I leave him alone.
I've only seen people eat dog once.
Like
You've seen it?
Yeah,
this
in
though.
Cambodia. In
A lot,
Cambodia.
just raw and off.
I saw a dog head on a grill.
Oh, gross.
Yikes! Yeah.
But actually, like, were
You
you
realize the
dog?
dog's owner is psychic, apologize for eating her dog. She says she doesn't mind. She tells you she'll be seeing you around.
Oh,
that sounds like a threat.
Maybe
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Carrie?
I lost my train of thought.
I think we need to see something else with beautiful eyes. Yeah,
Those should be
more
seen.
dogs.
Maybe our eyes turned beautiful because we ate it.
Oh.
The eyes of
You
Dorian
go to the
Gray.
pound to meet more dogs. There are so many you don't know where to put them all. So you decide to keep one each. One of these dogs is named Pup. It looks very hungry. You
Original.
feed him too. The next day, you find out that the owner of this dog is psychic. She notices you're feeding the dog and goes over to talk to you.
Wow, this adventure is like Memento. It's going backwards.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Let's see.
Or this
We're
is
not
just
feeding-
a town full of psychics that
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
handle their dogs, so they put them in the pound.
Let's see. Ass. Oh, hold on. I had an extra thought.
Yes, yeah. Let's have
You
it.
ask the psychic to tell you your future.
What do you think is
The
gonna
psychic
happen?
replies, well, what do you think will happen today?
No, that's not fair.
Yeah,
That's the
not-
laziest psychic response.
I
She's
know.
really feeding hard or
people
whatever. What's
tell
that? What do psychics do? Read.
Tarot.
It, I forget what it's called, like fishing for information.
You say, no, you. The psychic then asks, what would you want to happen? You reply, no. The psychic says, okay, I get it now. And disappears into thin air.
Oh.
Wow, this
What
psychic's
is going
also
on?
just magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Scammers don't like it when you question them.
Also, we're just like, no, just tell us.
Man, that is impressive. Okay.
All right. We just gotta let life happen, I guess, and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's probably something bad though, because she's not telling us.
Well, what do you want to happen today? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
It's more like a therapist.
I want to defy this psychic and do something good. I don't want something bad to happen to my life again. I don't want to eat another dog.
You sign up at the local community college for a class on how to disappear into thin air. Greater than you take a course in disappearing into thin air. You sign up for a class called How to Disappear into Thin Air. You learn that if you really want to vanish into thin air, you need only ask the teacher. When you arrive at the classroom, the teacher greets you warmly. He takes your hand and leads you through the door.
Whoa, like a
Whoa.
Doctor Strange, like come through the door and you're,
So you just have to
you're
ask
gone.
permission.
Yeah.
Then the teacher's like, I don't know, can you disappear into thin air?
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, let's disappear.
Yeah, let's go through the door.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a 16-week course. You don't learn it on the first day. It's mostly attendance, going over the curriculum.
In theory. You have to go into disappearance too. And also
Thank you,
taking your
disappearance.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very inappropriate.
Yeah. Alan. Alan's okay with it, though.
You go through the door and disappear into thin air, greater than a few days later. A week passes and you still haven't seen the psychic. You've been trying to contact her but you have no luck. You wonder if maybe she's dead. Maybe she got killed by someone who found out she had powers. Or perhaps she's just busy. It isn't like anyone is going to pay
Two
attention to
extremes.
you anyway.
Yeah.
She's either been brutally murdered or she's busy.
These are the only two possibilities.
Let's go do a wellness check.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do a wellness check on the psychic. And bring her some flowers.
Wow.
If she's dead, it works. If she's alive,
Yeah.
it also works.
We keep the flowers either way.
Yeah,
You do
yeah.
a wellness check of the psychic
what?
and bring her some flowers. Nothing happens. You try another test. You hide a piece of paper inside a flower pot. You wait until nightfall and then sneak back outside and open the door. You drop the flower pot on the ground and pick it up. Inside is a note saying, "Dear Psychic, I'm sorry I couldn't help you." You read the note and realize that the psychic must have gotten herself killed.
I love that logic. We hide the note, we come back to it, we read our own note by breaking it open. We get
Wait,
reach inside.
guys, are we the psychic and we have a short-term memory problem? Is that what this is going on here?
Is this memento? Yeah, Alan has got something going on.
Fighting yourself.
Such a sad memento.
Ooh, yeah, second test.
Yeah, here we go.
This time it's a
You
piece of
perform the
paper
second
in a
test.
cooking
You
pot.
place a small object on top of a large rock. You wait until
Ooh.
nightfall and then climb down the
Oh,
rock
no.
and open the door. There sits a tiny little box. Inside is a letter, written in red ink. It reads, "Dear Psychic, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I hope you understand that I am unable to communicate with others."
Whoa, this is even weirder.
Yeah.
This is what your Tesla thinks when it's driving down the road.
Mm-hmm.
The same program.
I wish I had a Tesla. Actually, now would be, there's no point in having cars almost.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Now the Lindsay
You realize
Lohan?
you are the psychic and that disappearing into thin air has body swapped you like Freaky Friday. Greater than you leave town, you decide to stay in town. You live alone and work
He
as a
decides to-
handyman. You never really felt comfortable anywhere else. But you always wondered why people were afraid of you. Why they thought you could kill them. They probably knew nothing about you except what you told them. People were scared because they didn't know what kind of person you were.
You ate a dog, Alan.
Hmm.
You ate a dog. That's why.
That's,
But now we have like a second chance on life because we've got a new body that doesn't look like it eats dogs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Same thing.
You hire a publicist to change your scary image. Your new career begins to gain popularity. 1 year after leaving town, you are given a chance to visit a psychic in New York City.
Oh.
You agree to
Cool.
go. When you arrive, the psychic is sitting in front of a big table covered in papers. She smiles at you and waves you over.
Messy psychic.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe that's how you know she's legit. Like, oh, look at all these papers. She must be a real psychic.
I
Yeah.
want to perform another test,
Okay.
Okay.
but we gotta wait for a second.
Why?
You
Oh, yeah,
reveal
it's-
to the world
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of person you really are. A month later, you receive a call from the psychic. She wants to speak with you. "Hello, Mr. Smith. Hi, I'm here right now. So, you're ready to become famous?" "Yes, I guess I am." "Good. Now let's get started."
Hi, I'm here right now.
Yeah. So you ready to become famous? No, I was hoping you would change my scary image, but I guess if that also makes me famous, I guess so. Okay. Hi, JR.
Yeah, what's up, JR? Yeah, the chat room has been quiet.
Yeah.
Too quiet.
JR, to catch you up, we're Alan the optometrist, and we ate a dog. And now we've body swapped into a psychic's body, and we're trying to hire a publicist to make us less scary.
Yeah, people don't like us.
And we're all on video except Jim, myself, and Carrie are very still.
Yep. Alright,
You
let's...
guys are on video?
No.
I was just kidding.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Alan's back there.
Yeah, tell Alan we all say hi.
Everybody says hi. Okay, let's become famous and loved by all.
We're famous. We're famous handyman.
Yeah, famous handyman now for some reason.
Like somebody on the Home and Garden HGTV.
I think being famous would be the worst thing, because then someone will find out we ate a dog, and it'll just be terrible.
I don't know. Do you feel like that would end somebody's career?
Maybe.
Eating a dog? Yeah, for sure. That would be like an instant, like...
Well, if you ate a dog, now is the time to admit it because people are going to forget it.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You become famous and loved by all. Give a conference talk about being a handyman to 2,000 fans. You even make enough money to buy a house. But suddenly, you lose everything. You can't afford to fix anything anymore.
Wow.
You sell most of your possessions and move into a cheap hotel room.
Wow, that was good.
You spend every day wondering when you're going to die. One day,
Whoa.
you wake up. You hear voices coming from downstairs. You walk over to investigate.
Good point, JR.
Yeah, I guess it's whoever notices. You could do the worst shit in the world, but if nobody cares to discover him.
And Mark Wahlberg's tried for years to get a pardon,
Oh, yeah?
even though he's never apologized to that guy.
Oh,
so
my.
far, from what I heard.
Well, if he beat him to death, like,
Yeah.
has it. Oh, yeah.
Strangely
You
enough, that's not.
continue. Greater than you enter the basement. Whoa, what are you doing? Get away from there. You turn around and see two men holding guns pointing directly at you.
Whoa.
One of them grabs you and throws you against the wall. The other man pulls out a knife and stabs you repeatedly in the neck.
Oh,
Ah!
Jim! With a
Jim.
No,
knife!
we didn't die. We didn't die yet.
You didn't
Okay,
ever have to
that's
type
fair.
anything for us to almost die.
Yeah.
Almost die.
The AI hates you, or it wants you dead for some reason. Okay.
What
Why
a
do I feel this is going to
terrifying
kill you?
thing, though, yeah.
No, it'll save us.
Go into your hotel room and then...
You
stab
plug the
us.
neck wound. Oh. You slowly gasp for breath. You look up at the two men standing before you. One of them holds a pistol pointed at your head while the other
no.
one holds a knife to your throat.
No.
Oh no.
I don't believe
is
it.
it.
One of them says, "This is real life, not some movie or book."
Snap to your feet.
Wait, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
okay. Kind of similar to what I was gonna do, yeah. This is a
You
book!
convince the man this is a book.
What?
You tell him he should keep quiet while you explain things to the other man. The man nods and
Good
tells his
stalling.
friend to stop stabbing you. You finish explaining to the man what happened. He looks at you strangely. "Well, we'll be sure to remember this moment." He says, "Let me show you something." Suddenly, both men grab their knives and run off.
It worked.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess they were like, he might not be dead, but his brain don't work too good no more. So he's not a threat to us anymore. He thinks this is a book. That means we get away scot-free.
I like that. It's like, just be quiet for a second. I'm explaining things.
What do you mean, this is a book? Like, us stabbing you?
Yeah.
No, no,
Obviously,
no.
the one is in charge.
Our existence.
Let's see.
You revive yourself by eating a can
Uh-oh.
of dog meat you have in your pocket.
Popeye.
You
trick.
feel better immediately.
Well,
Of
it-
course.
It worked.
Medicinal value, guys.
Just because.
So you're like Popeye with dog meat?
Yeah, exactly. We don't even know why. Just
You
because we're
find
strong.
Bluto and kick his ass. The next day, you are approached by a couple of guys.
Uh-oh.
They ask you where you learned such tricks. It was my uncle. You say, he taught me how to use a gun properly.
Uh-oh.
They laugh. Yeah, whatever kid. We heard about you from our boss. He said you'd be great for us.
Oh. Kicked Blue's ass and then friends of his must have noticed.
Let's see.
They're like, dang, you got dog meat. You're strong as a Bluto.
Is Bluto their boss or the guys that stabbed us?
Maybe
2 days
other
early.
bully. I'd like to think that's... Oh yeah, it could be the guys who stabbed... Oh. Get some kills. Yeah, just might as well eat spinach and cut Popeye at this point.
You shoot the guys and tell them, I'm my own boss, chumps. 1 week later, you receive a phone call. It's your Uncle Ed. He asks if you want to join him on a trip to Alaska. Sure, you reply.
Okay.
A few days later, you board a plane to Alaska. After several weeks of traveling through the wilderness, you finally reach a city called Nome.
Okay.
Called No?
Oh.
No?
Man, we went through the wilderness to get to know. We could have just taken the highway.
Yeah. Yeah. Uncle Ed, why would we do that?
Yeah. Because that's the way of the North, son.
Yeah, Alan, don't question me.
Yeah. You know optometry.
You sell your fresh bear meat at the local trading post. Soon, you have made enough money to purchase a cabin. You begin
Oh.
living there and spending more time with your girlfriend named Julie. 2 years
Nice.
pass.
2 years.
Yeah, hey. Loving
Me
this
and
gnome
Julie
life.
did a dog.
Yeah.
We just had to shoot a couple of guys that kicked somebody's ass and almost die.
The kills were unconfirmed, though.
Yeah, let's figure out how close we are with Uncle Ed. Does he have us in his will, or
Mhm.
us in his will?
You ask
Julie,
Julie,
goodbye.
where is this relationship going? We've been together for 3 years.
Oh,
We
3
just
years.
broke up last week. Why did you break up with me?
Whoa.
You ask her. Because you turned out to be a liar and a thief, she replies.
Oh,
What do you mean? You ask.
Never ask
When
how
you
it's
first
going.
met me, you seemed nice. Then you lied about who you were talking to on the phone.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
we are
It might have
still
been.
Freaky Friday into the psychic
Yeah.
body, so.
And we didn't want to tell her about our Uncle Ed, so
Yeah.
that's who we were talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So
All right, well, bye, Julie. Saw you couldn't hack it. Just let me lie a little bit to you. It's okay.
yeah,
We could have been happy.
all relationships have lies, little lies to protect the other person. That's the only reason you lie.
Uncle Ed, the oil change guy. I don't know, John. And also, hi, John.
Mm.
Oh, hey,
I
John,
thi-
you are.
Tony, I think I lied to protect myself.
Hmm. Well, you're not as
Well-
selfless as me.
Well, I lied to protect myself
You
from
call
the other
Uncle
person.
Ed,
Oh.
ask him for relationship advice. Hey, son, you need to learn that lying isn't cool.
Oh.
Lies ruin relationships.
Oh.
Just because someone has feelings for you doesn't mean they want to hurt you. If you ever meet anyone you think might hurt you, run away. Julie gets mad and storms off. You try to console her. She must have had bad experience with liars, you say.
not a good liar like me, Uncle Ed.
Yeah. Someone lied to her and then they died. She doesn't want to be put through that again. Uncle Ed with some sage advice, though.
I know. Truly, he's a wise teacher. How come there's a red line after it?
A red line after what?
In the never mind. I'll ask you later.
You tell her a lie to make her feel better. Julie comes back home. That guy wasn't a liar. He was a drug addict and a rapist, she exclaims.
Oh my god!
Sounds like me, you think as you sit down to write a letter to Julie.
Sounds like me.
2 months later, you receive a phone call. It's Julie.
worst
Son,
line.
I know you're upset about losing your job.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Drug addict and a rapist sounds like me.
Yeah. Alan, of all the lies you could have told, that's not the one you tell when you're trying to fix things up. And now we've lost our job of presumably handymanning cabins. Huh. It's Julie. Son, I know you're upset at... What? Yeah. Why is she calling us son? That's a weird nickname for a...
I think it's
I
like a
know.
demeaning term.
Like
Son.
you ain't got it, son.
Yeah.
You tell Julie she should have never trusted an optometrist.
Oh, what?
Don't worry, I won't tell anybody, she says. 3 days later, Julie calls again. This time you answer, son, I really hate to bother you, but you start to say. But why didn't you tell me sooner? She interrupts. You answer Julie, because I couldn't trust you with the truth.
Who's Julie Newmar?
Oh, she's like this old TV star. Remember this like that movie to Julie Newmar, thanks for everything. Or wait, to Wong Fu, thanks for everything, love Julie Newmar. It was like this movie.
JR asked, Cari Sue, can you trust this Julie
You
woman?
tell Julie the real truth. She
What?
cries. Thank God, she thinks. 5 minutes later, Julie hangs up. A month passes. 2 years since you started working at the trading post. You
Oh.
haven't seen Julie in so long. You wonder
So
what
long.
will happen now. Will
So
you
long.
still work here? Maybe you could get another job somewhere else. Or maybe you should go back to school.
Hmm.
I always have to believe women. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Julie Newmar is the original Catwoman. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think she was before. Was she before or after Eartha Kitt? She must have been before.
2 years to it. You haven't seen some Julie.
Go back to school for what?
Julie. Actually. Julie Newmar. The original Catwoman.
I wonder if the AI will know Julie Newmar.
It'll probably give us the Wikipedia article.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe. Or
Is she
a Reddit
alive?
post, or a study.
I wonder if she's alive. I wonder if she's alive or dead.
You find out Julie was actually Julie Newmar, the original Catwoman, and tried to work things out. Greater than you continue working at the trading post after all these years, you decide to stay at the trading post. You spend your free time playing games on your computer. Sometimes, you even visit Julie's house. She lives alone and seems happy. A year goes by. 3 years since you joined the trading post. You have become quite popular among the customers.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess Julie's not coming back.
Oh, thanks, Anime 2020.
Sounds like a nice life, though.
Yeah. Let's see.
Haven't eaten any dogs in a long time.
Yeah.
I know.
Ever since we body swapped, we gave up dog meat, except for that one
And
time we
you-
got stabbed in the neck.
And you know they have that dog race every year in Alaska, the Iditarod. They love plenty of access to dogs.
They all have beautiful eyes.
Hmm Huskies have the most beautiful eyes.
You write Julie a long letter full of truths and lies. 4 months later, Julie calls you. Hello, son. You answer. Hi, Julie. I
Son.
missed calling you. Oh, come on. It's only been 4 months. I thought
Aw,
you
thanks,
two got
John.
along pretty well when we worked together at the trading post. Ha ha, no way. I hated you. You reply.
What?
What?
Dang. We're playing a prank on Julie. I guess we're above her. Maybe we're having sex with all these
her, don't we?
customers or something. Alright, let's go eat some dog eyes. Let's go to the Iditarod. Oh no! She's 86?
You
Okay.
send Julie a dog meat fruitcake for Christmas. 5 months later, Julie calls you again. Hello,
What was the
son.
recipe for
You
that?
answer.
It was really
Hi,
good."
Julie, I miss calling you. Oh, come on, it's only been 4 months. I thought you two got along pretty well when we worked together at the trading post. Ha ha, no way, I hated you. You
okay.
reply.
Okay.
Oh, Julie Newmar is still alive, 86 years old.
You know, I think there's only like 50 people in this whole town, so it's gotta be awkward.
Yeah. Especially when there's no sunset. You can't say, "Oh, it's getting dark. I gotta go."
Rub it in.
You say, hey Julie, that fruitcake you liked so much, it was dog meat, Julie. Julie laughs. Well, I guess it is funny, you think as you hang up. 6 months later,
Okay.
Julie calls you again.
Not as traumatized
Hello,
as I
son.
thought.
You answer. Hi,
Oh, no.
Julie, I miss calling you.
Okay.
Oh, come on, it's
Stuck in a
only
little
been
bit of a
4
loop.
months.
I'm gonna bump that penalty up. I'm gonna change it back to what it was yesterday. After
Okay.
this. Huh. Hello, son. Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait. No. Yep, same thing pretty much.
Good to see Julie Newmar staying active in the business. She voiced Catwoman in 2 animated films, according to Anime.
Give her a nickname. Hey, Doug.
now you're
Julie.
shaming her. Dog meat Julie.
You post posters around town with a picture of Julie's face and a caption that says, Dog meat Julie. 6 months later, Julie calls you again. Hello, son.
No, this is
You
the same
answer.
Julie.
Hi, Julie, I miss calling you. Oh, come on, it's only been 4 months.
Okay.
I thought you
We got
two
it, we
got
got it.
along pretty well
This
when
is
Yeah, yeah.
rom-com hell.
Yeah. It's like Groundhog Day.
Eat all the dogs.
Or Ground Up Dog.
I did I don't know how to spell it, but we're gonna
IDITAROD.
IDIT. What did
It
I
might spell check it for you.
TAROD.
T-A.
It'll on it.
I
Yeah,
did it
TAROD.
Okay.
Yep.
And blame it on Dr. Julie.
She's the Carol Baskins of the story.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
You eat
Hi.
all the dogs in the
Oh,
Iditarod
it
and
got
blame
really
on Dog
quiet.
Meat Julie. Well, I'm sorry, son, but you can't win, you answer. 8 months later, Julie calls you again.
Oh no.
Hello, son. You
Mhm.
answer. Hi,
Come
Julie,
on.
I miss calling you. Oh, come.
Alright, we might be stuck in a loop.
Here, let's try this.
Break us out. Hail Marys to break us out of this loop.
Yeah.
It's like partially looping though.
You
That's-
move back to the city. You live there for good this time, she tells you. A year later, you leave the trading post. The
Oh.
people who used
Okay.
to work there don't understand why you left, but eventually accept it.
Cause it sucks.
Let's see.
How many times gotta I say beans are 69 cents?
What do they even sell at
You
a
go
trading?
back to being an
I don't know.
optometrist.
Okay.
Like, what's the difference between a trading post and a general store? That's the question.
I think a trading post is more
continue.
like a pawn shop.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
You know, things on consignment.
Uh-oh.
Burn the Trading post.
Yeah.
And blame it on dog meat.
Dog meat Julie.
I
Such
just
a funny name.
I broke that shit.
I love that we're the one who actually ate dog meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're shaming others.
Who would suspect?
You burn
that?
a trading post and blame it on dog meat Julie. A year
I
after
always miss a
leaving the
word.
trading post, you finally meet Julie once more.
Oh.
She has changed somewhat from when you last saw her. Her hair is longer now, and she wears glasses. You ask if she ever gets tired of being called Dog Meat Julie. She answers, no, not anymore. You give each other a hug and kiss goodbye.
Wow.
That's so great.
But we can see in her eyes that it really affects her.
Yeah, yeah.
She's broken.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like that's the wholesome ending, sort of.
That's wholesome.
Yeah. I mean, after all the abuse we heaped on Dog Meat Julie, like trying to slander her, I mean, she's like, no, I don't mind. It's cool. I mean, if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Julie, you're perfect.
I want to know what love is. I want Dog Meat Julie.
Whatever.
You say, Julie, YPU perfect.
YPU perfect. Oh, okay.
The end. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I knew it was in there.
YP, you perfect.
I feel like there was closure. Everybody got closure on that. I did.
Yeah.
I say that's a wholesome. Did you make it a wholesome or no?
I guess I could.
I mean, I'd like to hear from the rest of the group if they think that's a wholesome ending.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Jim?
Very wholesome. I'll get to it, John. Yeah.
John Yar wants to know where the spear sheet of story stats is.
The spear sheet.
Yeah.
The spear sheet is not coming. The spreadsheet is
Yeah. We didn't have a single spear in the story, John. How dare you?
Thanks for joining us, Cari Sue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was really fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
I like that it turned into a rom-com.
Yeah.
It was very
enough,
romantic.
all we had to do
I
was
think that was an episode of Northern Exposure.
Yeah.
Josie Grosy, Dog Meat Julie.
Yeah.
Alright, night guys.
Good night.
Good night. And good night, everybody. Tell your friends.
Yeah,
Like
tell your
and
friends. And see you
subscribe. Yeah.
tomorrow at 8. Bye.